Welcome to this channel. The channel is for education and culture based on historical and scientific evidence. So in the recent YouTube, I shared there are two different types of paradigms, which is the techniques paradigm and the momentum paradigm. And if you watch the match, the exhibition match between Manny Pacquiao and DKU, you can see that Manny is living in the momentum paradigm where DKU is living in the technique paradigm. They live in a completely different world. Now, this is a really serious issue in today's so-called traditional Chinese martial arts. Because most people in traditional Chinese martial art today, I don't say everybody, I say most people, in the past 100 years or so, they are living in the technique paradigm. They don't know about the momentum paradigm. So does the techniques paradigm works? Well, if you train in the techniques paradigm, whatever you train will work against those who have no idea what fighting martial art is. Okay. So as you can see that many teachers, including DKU, can go have a seminar teaching all kinds of students, and everybody will see how amazing is his techniques and so forth. Same within the Chinese martial art. In fact, this morning, one of my friends in Asia sent me a video on a Xingyi guy and a Baguazhang guy. The Baguazhang guy is trying to make equivalent the kicks in his Baguazhang with the roundhouse kick. Okay. And the Xingyi fighting with the Western boxing. Say, we have it too. The kick in the Baguazhang is like the roundhouse kick. That exactly is living in the techniques paradigm. As me, Kyokushin, since young, you look at those type of roundhouse kick, you say, are you serious? Are you serious when you want to fight with a Kyokushin in the momentum paradigm or Western boxer in the momentum paradigm? So those are just living in the technique paradigm. So traditional Chinese martial art today, major of it have already lost it. So as what I sharing the other day, so people who do not watch my other video can see that this is an example for the techniques paradigms. What techniques versus what techniques? Okay, looks real. All the techniques. Okay, this is a typical one. Techniques paradigm. Where in the momentum paradigm, it is not your hand, your kick techniques. It's the handling of the entire body continues to transform the momentum. both party continues just to changing their momentum, which is the speed multiplied by their body weight. Okay, and people get KO that way. So that is the momentum paradigm. Now, so what went wrong? Why is this Chinese martial art, including Wing Chun today, get into this serious problem? Or even Tai Chi or Bagua or Xing Yi get into this problem? Well, if you look at the ancient Chinese martial art, like if you use the 1850s Wing Chun as an example, you always have a uniqueness, body conditioning, and then on the top of this body conditioning and uniqueness level, you have the momentum level. Okay, you always have that. Okay, in the 1850s and so forth. But today is no longer, people no longer even know about this thing exists. So what is a technical paradigm? Well, technical paradigm exists with this first level, a little bit here on the body conditioning, and a little bit techniques here. This red thing, which is in this area, which I rounded up. This is what techniques paradigm is. So like this morning when I saw that video on this Bagua Zhang guy saying that his kick is roundhouse kick, you know, MMA have roundhouse kick, we have roundhouse kick too in Bagua Zhang. Why is like this? They have no idea what is their own uniqueness of their fighting, and they just try to make equivalent on this techniques is equal to that techniques. Or anybody trained in Thai boxer or Thai boxing or kickboxing know that, hey, come on, those kind of things is just show business. Okay, it's just one techniques. In the real life, we fight momentum. So again, it's like this. You want to fight in the real kickboxing, it will be like that. There is no single techniques. It's the all rolling playing of momentum, and you get KO. Okay. So that is how it is. And however, if you live here within this area called the technical paradigm, you can beat up somebody who have no idea, who don't train for this. But when you met somebody who really have the training, like the body conditioning, like the uniqueness, say Western boxing, they have their uniqueness and their body conditioning. And they spar, they have combinations, they are baiting and all sort of stuff, which is in this momentum paradigm. You just cannot play because momentum paradigm meaning that you have this level of training and you have this level of training. And techniques paradigms only like here. So you look at DKU, the entire body, his body is here. His so-called techniques is here. He's not Manny Pacquiao who is fighting here with all this thing under his belt. Okay. So for past 100 years, you can see a lot of so-called grandmaster in Chinese martial and so forth. Well, sure, they have their theory, their whatever here, but they don't see the entire thing here. Okay. So like in Wing Chun, people say, oh, you have to put your body weight behind. Huh? What are you talking about? In a momentum play, how the world are you going to put your body weight behind? If you want to charge up, your body weight has to be in front. If you want to turn or anything, your body weight have to go back and so forth. All kinds of stuff. It's a momentum, continued momentum play. So it's like a Bruce Lee said, it's a flow, my friend. It's flow like water, my friend. It's no that one momentum in one side, one body weight in one place. Everybody play the set the same. Oh, my body weight is behind. I mean, come on. So that is the indication that the signature that you lost it. And so, well, it is a disaster when you lost this. And in fact, in the 1560s Qi Ji Guang, why is only him? Why is General Qi Ji Guang talk about this big time? Not about this? Well, because this is a reality. If you want to fight the Japanese warrior, you better proficient here, train here. So that's why yesterday I said that, you know, DKU said that he want to, no, I mean the introductions of DKU is like, he is modernizing traditional martial arts. Well, in the reality, he is not. He is trapping in his small boundary there. So last year's fight and today, this year's fight, the match the same. Because when your mind stuck you inside that technique paradigm, you never train in the momentum paradigm. When you don't train the momentum paradigm, your body, your momentum handling tells what's going on. So it's not about stance. You know, if you watch yesterday in that match, in the introductions and on the match between Mani and DK, you say, well, you know, you need to have this distance, this stance. I mean, come on. In the real fight, there's no such things as distance and stance. It is everything go, because it's the world of one momentum transformed to another momentum to defeat your opponent. And also, I always say again, don't tell me about this test under pressure. What test under pressure? If you cannot play in that flow of momentum, you can't play. Does Bruce Lee know? Of course. That's why I say flow like a water, my friend. So what under pressure? If you go down swim, when you do swimming, if you compete in the swimming competition and you say that you have to go down the water is under test under pressure, that means you have no idea what is swimming. Those who know how to swim, they love it in the water. They know how to play all this thing in the water. Okay. So just by you listen to what people say, you know that which paradigm he is in. You look at his body, you know what type of paradigm he is in. And most of the traditional Chinese martial art today is living in the techniques paradigm. Once upon a time, when you know, like 100 years ago, if they fought somebody who is not trained, untrained, not professional, and so forth, well, that techniques paradigm style works. But when you get into the level of General Qi Ji Guang fighting the Japanese warrior, hey man, you better watch out who you face, what you know, what you train with. So this is what I like to share with you. Don't take what I'm saying here lightly. That is what is the problem today on traditional Chinese martial and a lot of traditional martial arts. They sleep and they do not know that they are living in a different paradigm with the reality. Okay. And actually, it is not only that most people think that way. There are many people who took my class, the 613-3 class. I tell them point blank about momentum. You do this homework for momentum and so forth, so forth. Still, they are living in the technique paradigm. So it's like you go to a class, you're a C student, you just do whatever the teacher asks you to do, and you're thinking you're gonna pass that class. But when you graduate, what do you know? You don't know what is going on anyway. You're just in the class for passing. Okay. So there's no point to BS you guys until you get into the momentum paradigm. Stop calling ourselves martial artists. Until you get there, you are not a martial artist. You are a technician. Okay? You are a technician. You are not a martial artist. You just know this technique, that techniques. Like you are a technician who can fix this, fix that. But when you get into the worldwide arena of design the fastest rockets, design the fastest car, and have this Top Gun games, you cannot play there. That's just reality. So I hope that this clear all this thing for you guys, okay? Stop talking about modernized, traditional martial arts. If you don't even know what I'm talking about, there's two paradigms today and where it is located. What martial art do you know?